Okay, so we're going to play a little game called What's Your Problem? All right, and since I'm a tarot reader, not an astrologist, but I do know a little bit about astrology, we're going to start this way. So you've got the cardinal signs, the mutable signs, and the fixed signs. We're going to start with mutable signs. I'm going to tell you what your problem is, and I'm going to pull a card to help you fix it. Okay, we're going to start with the first mutable sign, which is Gemini. Gemini is an air sign. It's ruled by Mercury. It's a mercurial sign. What is Gemini's problem? Well, that's easy. Gemini's problem is that it can't make a decision. Gemini's problem is that it is a commitment phobe. So what happens with Geminis is they're so go with the flow. They're so like, change with the wind. They're so like, let's see what happens, whatever, that they end up in really horrible fucking situations with a lot of horrible fucking people. And the reason they end up in that situation is because they're constantly equivocating. They're always waiting for someone else to tell them what to do instead of just making the decision themselves. And so that leads them to a lot of catastrophic situations that they wouldn't be in if they would just make a decision. And they seem to think that not making a decision is making a decision, but it isn't. And that's why Gemini, if you look around at your life and you're like, what the fuck is this? It's because you didn't make a decision and you let someone else or something else make it for you. How to fix that? The Tower. The Tower comes, sometimes it's a surprise. It's just like an unpleasant surprise, things that happen in life. So the Tower is just like the ground. It's like you're in a snow globe and the snow globe's getting constantly shaken. So sometimes the Tower is a surprise like that, like, a sudden death in the family or an illness or whatever. But a lot of the times the Tower is an example of nothing strikes without a warning. A lot of the times, Gemini, the Tower is a situation that could have been avoided if you just listened to all the warnings beforehand. So what you need to do to stop that is when your intuition tells you to do or not to do something, to do it. And do not hesitate on making decisions. When you are called to make a decision, be grateful for it, thank the universe, and make a fucking decision. If you don't know how to make a decision about it, then flip a coin. And whatever the answer is, if you find out the answer makes you unhappy, it means you want the other thing. But you need to learn to make decisions. Okay? Next up, Virgo.